Hello and welcome. My name is Grace Templin. I'm in media communications at Full Sail and I work for the company Real Deal Tacos. After researching possible competitors, I came across 3 that I analyzed, including Taco Love Mobile Catering, Oscar's Mexican Seafood, and La Reina del Sur 2. All 3 have provided different types of websites, but they do have a common theme of having their logo in the top left corner, followed by easy access buttons and photos below these. This is where they all have the most similarity, and it works for the design layout because it allows the viewer to understand who the company is and the food they serve. Taco Love content-wise had good photos and easy buttons, but where they fell short is when the content felt bland and not personalized. They did have a unique layout for their menu, and it was bold and fun, which could potentially entice a viewer to buy the food, especially after the photos on the home screen. This site did not include any keywords or phrases throughout, but it was clear the needs of the user on this site were to get tacos. The second competitor's website was Oscar's Mexican Seafood, and by far the best put together website. The layout was clear and inviting, providing a cohesive feel throughout the website. The only downside was the tabs to click at the top were a little more complicated than the first website because you had to go to the About page to click on the menu rather than just having a menu tab on its own. The unique part about this website was the easy access to online ordering, which right now is very important to have and be accessible. When going through this website, a user can easily identify the need for tacos and that the business would like to sell them. Throughout the site, no distinctive keywords or phrases were used other than possibly taco, which would make sense because that's what they're selling. The third competitor's website I took the time to analyze was La Reina del Sur 2, and they too had a similar layout to the other 2 websites. It was more clear that they put an emphasis on the fact that there were items that were fresh because this keyword was used a couple of times throughout the website. The content that didn't work was the pictures when it came to the header section. They utilized a picture that is darker, almost that you can't see it completely, and it has vegetables. They may try to use this to convey the message of being fresh, but it doesn't quite put together a cohesive feel with it being seafood. I would picture this image with a farmer's market or farm food. The color scheme of the website also does not match up with the aesthetics or the feel of the logo, creating a separation. What was unique, however, was the color scheme they went with for the website. It focused mostly on simple and bold black and white with accents of red, which created a nice aesthetic. You could identify as a user that they were trying to sell fresh food and mostly Mexican seafood. The communication through the content was clear on that. Overall, all 3 websites had a pretty similar layout that I think works well when it comes to promoting a food business. I think we should also follow this similar layout, and I think key points to take away is to make the content inviting and match your logo while providing easy and accessible ways to look at things like menus and what the business is about.